you sleeping? Good. Gentlemen, listen up, y'all. Here's the new plan.
We're gonna double the price of the Supra, and you're gonna pay it.
Hey, man. I know guys on crack that makes more sense than you.
Toyota recently announced yet another final edition trim for the 5th generation Supra in select countries where they will be ending sales of the car. And while sales of the Supra will continue in other countries, like America, where the car is priced at $60,000, Toyota's latest final edition trim will have a base price as high as 144,000 euros. That's the equivalent of over $156,000.
Let he who is without sin throw it the first rock, and I shout, smoking fit.
And not only will customers have to pay that price, some will need to enter into a lottery to win the opportunity to pay it.
Right.
To put this price into perspective, here is just a partial list of new sports cars that cost less than the Toyota A90 Final Edition. The Chevy Corvette Z06.
That does not make sense.
The Porsche 911S.
That does not make sense.
The BMW M8.
Does that make sense? Ladies and gentlemen, I am not making any sense. None of this makes sense.
And the Lotus Emira.
Does it make sense? No. Ladies and gentlemen of this supposed jury, it does not make sense.
And if we look at used cars for less than the price of the Supra A90 Final Edition, you can get a Ferrari Testarossa, a Ferrari 575, a Ferrari F430, and about a dozen other kinds of Ferraris. You could also get a Porsche 911 Turbo S that does 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, or you could get the coveted Audi R8 with a V10 engine. You could even get an Aston Martin V8 Vantage or an Aston Martin DB11.
You know what dog food tastes like, do you? It tastes just like it smells. Delicious.
So which would you choose? The Porsche, the Ferrari, the Aston Martin, or the Toyota?
I'm gonna tell you something about me, Joe Rogan, that you might not know. I smoke rocks.
And if you're thinking, well, those aren't classic JDM cars, there's plenty of good condition Acura NSXs available for way less money. Hell, you could even get the latest NSX for a lot less.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
If you're finding this video to be informative or entertaining, please give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, I publish original automotive content that you cannot find anywhere else. So if you're not subscribed yet, click below to subscribe. And be sure to click the notifications bell so you can be notified about my latest videos. Now, after doing some additional research, analyzing the demand for the Supra, and taking a close look at the current sports car market, I have arrived at the scientific conclusion that when Toyota set the price for the Supra A90 Final Edition, they were undoubtedly smoking crack. And I'm not the only one who reached this conclusion. This video about Toyota smoking crack while pricing the Supra A90 is brought to you by Custom Art Prints by Arc Driver Automotive Photography. You love your car, so why not have a one-of-a-kind art print of it displayed in your home or office? I can put you in your car on any track or any street in the world. Just select which option you want on my website, send me a picture of your car, tell me how you want it to look, and I'll turn it into your custom art print. So what exactly does this more expensive than a Porsche 911S Final Edition trim get you? The $80,000 package gets you a 100 horsepower boost, larger Brembo brakes, an Acura Povich exhaust, Recaro bucket seats, improved steering, and carbon fiber front and rear spoilers and dive planes. And according to the most hardcore fans of the 5th generation Supra, you're also paying for exclusivity, as only 300 will be made. And Toyota is charging more money for that handful of items that I just mentioned than Porsche charges for an entire brand new 718 Cayman.
This can't be happening.
Now, people are saying this price is justified because the car is going to be a collectible and will one day be worth between $300,000 and $500,000. But will it? Even though Toyota is calling this the final edition Supra, they will continue selling the Supra in other countries.
I've been tricked.
And it's being reported that these other countries will be getting their own final edition trims later on. So the absurdly overpriced A90 final edition won't even be the last 5th generation Supra made. And that fact alone means they won't achieve the collectible status that people are claiming. And once the actual last final edition trim for the Supras are introduced, the value of the current final edition trim might even drop below the $156,000 sticker price. And something else to consider is that not only will Toyota continue producing the 5th generation Supra for the foreseeable future, but once that generation does officially end, Toyota will be introducing a 6th generation Supra.
I've been tricked.
And then the A90 final edition will drop in value even more. So what are the odds that people will actually be purchasing the A90 final edition Supra? Well, Supra fans have responded to the pricing, and the response is not good. So luckily, Toyota will only be making 300 examples of this car because there's probably only 300 people who will be willing to pay Porsche money for a Toyota, let alone a Toyota that typically carries a $60,000 price tag.
Kyrie, I can finally make an honest woman out of you. Give you that rock you always had your eye on. Yes, Kyrie.
Thanks for watching, and for more automotive content that you cannot find anywhere else, click here to subscribe.
FYI, people still do steal radio shows. How you think I got this suit? That Rambo's got me!